Hey guys, it's Jack with another quick little roulette video. So yesterday was pretty fast and pretty simple. I don't normally do back-to-back days with new videos because we're so busy with the private system testing and things like that. Those are the systems that are available to our lifetime members at cruisecasinomafia.com. We've got a lot of interesting stuff being tested right now. And maybe this weekend we're going to be unleashing a new baccarat system for the private members. So be on the lookout for that. There's only so many hours in the day, and I'm so swamped. It's unbelievable. Before we get into this quick little what I call a cruise roulette system, I just want to let you guys know, a lot of people have been asking me, well, what do you do outside of this stuff? So I don't want to get into a whole big thing, but I will let you know that I actually offer legal service, myself and my partner, that many people don't even know exists. So just in case you're in this situation, be on the lookout. And it's called diminished value. So basically, in a nutshell, what happens is if you have a car that's within the last 3-4 years old, it could be a standard car, an SUV, an exotic car, a RV or a motorhome, anything, and you're in an accident that is not your fault. Somebody crashes into you. Well, the problem is most people don't even know this exists. So if your car gets repaired, that's fantastic. But the problem is that due to Carfax and car history reports, your car is never going to be worth the same amount of money. So what I do and my partner does is we go after the at-fault insurance company for the inherent diminished value. So this is a check, cash in your pocket above and beyond just getting your car fixed. So if you ever need our services, obviously I'm here to help you guys. And you can check out everything to do with what I do there with the diminished value if you go to the YouTube channel, Diminished Value Defenders. Diminished Value Defenders. So that's what I do outside of this. So let's get right into it. And of course, I'm here to help you. If you guys have a family member or a friend that's been in an accident, you'll get all the information over there, and you can get in touch with me, and I can help you out in any state in the country. I can do it in. All right, so we're back again. We're following up yesterday's system with another simple system. So we're on kind of a little bit of a roll here for newbie roulette people, for people that don't want complicated things. And we're going to do a back-to-backer. So this is the second system. This system, it was sent in to me, by another person that had taken one of our private systems and tweaked it into doing what I'm showing you now. I also saw the same system as this on another channel recently with a couple of little variations, so I'll explain those to you as well. So let's get right into it. Again, real simple. Probably need about $1,500 to $2,000 to do this system with $10 units. Normally you don't get into trouble, but just in case. So this is a corner-based system. We're going to use $10 units to make our life easier. The only thing, you can use anything you want. You can change them all day long. You're going to do 4 of them, and you're going to want at least one of these in every single dozen. So you kind of cover the board, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, we're going to do 4 of them. Let's make the 4th one over here. How's that? All right. So let's go ahead and spin. And our profit target, if we're using $10 units, is 200. All right. So that's a loss. That's a 0. We know that's a loss. And with this money management, we're never going to go up on a loss. We're only going to go up on our wins. So we're just going to rebet and we're going to spin. Okay. That's a win. We're up $10. So like I said, what our member does is look for 200 to 250 and quit. So there you go. That was a win. So we're going to go ahead and rebet and we're going to put another $10 on each one. So every time we win, we're going to go up, but on a loss, we're not going up. It's real simple. All right, and let's go ahead and spin, and let's see if we can hit another one. We did not. All right, so we're just going to rebet the same amount. We're not going down to our base bet. We're going to stay with the same amount, and we're going to spin. Okay, that's another loss. So we're going to rebet and spin. And you can see the volatility with this is quite big. And let me tell you why that is. Because we're only covering about 16 numbers here. So it's not a huge winning percentage when you're doing this with the 4. So you are going to have a lot more losses than we're used to, let's say, with some of our column or dozen bets. But when you hit a few in a row, you get your money back very quickly. So it is a little bit more volatile. And the member that uses this, he says he does get down. There's no doubt about it. And that's why you need the bigger bankroll. But once you get on a run, you're making the money back quick. So let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and rebet again. We've had a few losses in a row. And that's a win. Okay. So we're still down. But now what we're going to do is, once again, we're going to go up to $10. Because you're only going up $10 in every win since our base bet was $10, and spin. Wow, another loss. Okay, rebet and spin. We haven't had a lot of winners in a row. There's a winner. Okay, and so we're going to rebet. We're going to put $10 down on each one. And that brings our bet to a $160 bet, and we're going to spin. That's another loss, though. Rebet and spin. And you only need a few wins to make up the losses. There you go. That's a win. Now we're only down 60. So we're going to rebet. We're going to put 10 on each. Now they're $50 bets each. That's why you can tell that you need a decent bankroll. Sometimes. And there's a win. And now we're up $190. So you see the swings here are pretty dramatic. And like I said, we would be looking for 250. Okay. So that means that we would, I mean, obviously it's up to you. You're up $190 now. You can quit. But we're going to stick to that 200, 250. So we're going to do another $10. And by the way, you can move these around. I'm not doing it, but there's no magic to leaving them in the same place. You can do whatever you want. And let's spin and see if we can get one more hit. And we did. And that is it. And wow, look at that. So we just made, in a matter of 7 minutes, $490. So the key here is having the right size bankroll. Okay, because you did see that we did lose multiple times in a row. Okay, multiple times in a row. So let's go ahead and restart, since that was relatively quickly that we made about $500. So let's try it again. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. Let's do this. That's 4, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and see what happens on our second run. So we would have made in that session $490. Let's see what happens with session number 2. All right, there's win number 1. We're up 50. We know we're only going up the same base bet on each only after a win. And that's the trick here. That's what makes this pretty interesting. We're not chasing the losses by going up on every loss. So let's go ahead and spin. We're now at a $20 bet on each. We won again. And you see what happens when you can win quick like that, back to back. We're already up another 150. Let's go ahead and rebet. And let's see if we can hit 3 in a row. And if we hit 3 in a row, obviously that would be the end of this second session. Let's just check it out and see. And we did. So there's $300. So in a matter of 9 minutes, we had session number 1, we made $490. Session number 2, we just made $300. So I don't think there's a reason to keep pushing this. The only thing I will tell you, trying to think of what some of the variations were or the options with this system. There was a couple of other options that I wanted to let you guys know. Let's see. Yeah, I think, okay, so I would be very careful with this. But one of the options was to play an additional corner bet. So you'd go up from 4 corner bets, okay, like this. Well, obviously that's at the $30, but you would go up and you would play 5 corner bets. And the only thing that our member said that the problem with this, right, there's 5. The problem with going up the additional one is, yeah, you're covering an additional 4 numbers, but the volatility can be a lot more extreme. Because remember, we got some of these bets up on the last few, even though we made a lot of money. They did get up to what, $50, $60, whatever it was each. So you have to be aware of that. Let's give it a shot anyway, just for the hell of it. But the standard way of playing is the 4 bets, the 4 corners. But let's see what happens. Just doing it once. Let's go ahead and use 5 just to check it out. So we're starting with our $10 bets. And that's a loss, okay? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to rebet. And we're going to put an extra 10 on each, and we're going to spin. Okay, that's a win, right? So we're going to rebet, and we're going to put our $10 on each again. So we had a loss, and we had a win. I should have restarted this, but I guess we were at 300. Let's go ahead and spin. That's another loss. So we're going to rebet, and we're going to spin. That's a win. Okay, so we're back to where we were. So we're going to rebet, and we're going to do it again. So what, anytime we offer these options or variations, it's up to you to really simulate to see what works best. Even though you're covering less numbers with the 4, we're confident that doing the 5th one is going to create more volatility, but it may be worth the volatility. You're going to have to make that decision. Let's see what happens here. That's another win. So we took it from 300 and we made an extra 160 by using the additional corner bet. Let's just do one more. Let's try to take it up one more time. And that's a loss. So we're going to rebet. We'll do one more. And then we'll call it quits. Ooh, that's a loss. Okay. So as you can see, even with the 5th, there's a winner. Okay. So even with the 5th one, it's not that you can't get losses. You're still not covering a massive amount of the board. This is a different type of system than what we normally show with the columns, and the dozens and combo bets. You're not covering as many numbers here, but the payout is really good. And that's what you're getting back in a system like this. That the payouts are really good, but the board coverage isn't the same. You're always giving and taking with these combo deals. And with this one, obviously, you're getting a good payoff, and you can get to those reasonable profit targets quicker, but you're not covering as many numbers, so there's definitely more volatility. And the way that they make up for that with this system is that you're not progressing on losses. You're only progressing after a win. And that's the story. So this is just another one of those quick systems we're showing you guys for free that you can use on your next cruise, this weekend in your local casino, or whatever you want. If you're looking for pro systems to add to your toolbox, you want to take a look at joining us at cruisecasinomafia.com. We do baccarat, we do roulette, we do craps. Occasionally we offer sports betting and some other things that we're going to be doing more of in the next few months. We're going to be adding slowly more and more benefits to belonging to cruisecasinomafia.com. You can use the promo code MAFIA50 for a $50 off the lifetime membership right now. Check it out, and hope you guys had a good time with this basic little system that we made about 500 hours relatively quickly. There is volatility here, so you do want to practice this on your own. You can use $5 bets, and if you're playing online, or if you're playing at a live casino, most casinos will allow you to do $1 bets. So you do not have to do $10 bets on the corners. You can take it to whatever level you want. We've suggested $1,500 to $2,000 bankroll if you're going to use the $10 bets. Look for a 200, 250 profit target and run for the hills. That's it. We'll see you on the next video. Hopefully we'll have a few more Baccarat videos coming. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed a new system. Check it out. Practice, practice, practice means profit, profit, profit.